wrong. I might just shave my entire head.
Ooh.
This is insane.
This is terrible. Take the clippers and cut it off.
Terrified.
Good that you cut above the elastic. And you cut below. Oh.
Basically, I'm shaving my head today. Possibly. I don't know. I am cutting my hair.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is it now? Shaving your head or cutting your head? That's a big difference. You have beautiful curls. Why shaving it? It's your hair. If you want to do it, do it.
I want it short, and the only way we're going to get there is with clippers.
Oh, you can get short with scissors too. If you don't have scissors, well, then you can do it with the clippers, but it will be extremely short.
Now, my hair, as you can see, I have quite a lot of it, and it's curly, supposedly naturally curly, but I did bleach it in the summer. That was also around the time where I started following the curly girl method, and it's kind of been working for my hair, but also I think I just need to like chop it off to like reset it, give it a new lease of life. And also I'm very sick of just having it be like around my neck and kind of all up in my business, you know? I've been psyching myself up for this all day. I've got like all my stuff here ready to go. Like,
Okay. It's bleached. Okay. If you have curly hair and you bleach your hair, it can be very dry, it can be very frizzy. I understand that you want to start over. But is a buzz cut really the answer here? A short haircut can be beautiful too.
I've got a comb, scissors, hairbands.
You do have scissors. Well, it's not it's not kitchen scissors. That's good. It's not the perfect hair scissors, but it's not that's a good start. I have to be happy with something. I have seen worse.
Kind of very short at the sides and like longer at the top. So I'll end up looking a little bit like this.
You have a really beautiful face. It will suit you.
If this goes completely wrong, I might just shave my entire head.
Ooh. Are we going to be in for a surprise at the end? Listen, you have a beautiful face, popping eyes, but I really like the curly hair.
We need to get like where the hairline kind of recedes. Like kind of from there. I'm terrified.
There's no exact line where you have to put or take that section. It's depending where your hair is bending, and it's depending on the amount of hair you have. Do you have fine hair? You take the section lower. If you have thick hair, you can take the section higher. Of course, the hairline here is also important. And are you going to make your hair wet? Because that's very important. Cutting your hair when it's wet, not on dry hair. Only cutting specialists can do that on dry hair. I know, when it's dry, it pumps up, but you have to take that in consideration. You have to cut a little bit longer, especially with curly hair, so it jumps up. Only hairstylists that know what they are doing can cut on dry hair. Cutting on wet hair is more easy.
Entirely fine, I'll spin around for you. I can live with this.
And I can live with that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so part of why I also want to cut my hair is that I look very young. I'm 21 years old. I'm not 12, despite what most people seem to think. And so maybe cutting my hair short will help. I mean,
yeah, you will look a little older. And listen, now you hate that you look very young, but if you are 40 or 50, you will be very happy that you look very young. When I was 21, I had to show my passport to enter some discotheque. I have to show my passport for a very long time. Now I look my age, I'm 50. I look my age with the beard, but if I shave my beard, I have a baby face. Maybe I have to stretch that and I look 30 again. But at some point you will be happy that you have a little of a baby face.
so these scissors actually came with the clippers that I bought, and so I don't know if they're like hairdressing scissors, but they're probably better than the scissors I have in my kitchen. Oh my god. I'm afraid.
Watch out, if you cut too short where the ponytail is, you cannot cut any longer, right? You have the clippers, but be sure that the scissors is not going on the skin. You will have a spot.
These hair, oh my god. I can't believe I actually did that because... Well, there's no going back now, is there?
Well, you can save it, but it will be asymmetric.
Hair number 2. This is so weird. If you've never like cut your own hair before or like have been able to have your hair to like hold and feel, this is such a weird feeling.
It's a weird feeling to feel your hair or to see your hair.
This is insane. What?
This is terrible. Take the clippers and cut it off.
I'm gonna go, I think at first I'm gonna go 16 to 18 millimeters because I don't know, I think that'll be okay. And then
It's better that you take a bigger guard and then go shorter and shorter. That's the smartest thing.
wait, there's actual hair that came off.
Luckily, otherwise it was a bad one.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, go! She's making the C shape. That's a good thing. From short to long.
I think I'm gonna just like chop the long bits off this just to make it a bit easier. That's a look. Like, this is a definite look. I mean, who wouldn't want to look like this? You know when something just doesn't feel real? I am not entirely sure that I'm aware of what's happening at the moment. Oh my god, look at me! Oh, this is the weirdest experience I've ever had. Like, not even kidding. I'm not entirely against this. This is kind of fun. But also, what? Okay, let's just keep going. I mean... I'm not sure I'm doing this right. The hair is coming off. Look at that. Oh my god. What? I can't believe my hair is this short.
If you take the longest guard, it will not be very pretty shaven off. It's always more pretty when it's a little bit shorter, but it's a good start.
This is gonna be so choppy. I think at this point I basically just resigned myself to the fact that I'm gonna have no hair. I'm also afraid of cutting around my ear, and so I might just like take the scissors and like do a little chop instead, you know? We're really not trying to die over here.
Well, it's very difficult to do that by yourself, to do shorter around the ear and then longer on top. That's not easy. We take different cars. We don't take the same length all over. Well, sometimes it happens with an undercut, but normally if you do it very professionally, it's go from very short to longer.
So I've had short hair before, but it has never been this short. It's like, it's always been... You can see my ears.
Don't tell me you never saw your ears before.
I look like a child, and hopefully I'll look a bit less like a child if I have no hair.
With this curly hair and short hair, you can look like a mom. You're too young to look like a mom.
It is just hair. Hair grows back.
I hate it, and I said it so many times. Please don't say it's just hair. For people who have diseases and hair loss and alopecia and you name it, it's not just hair. I know it's a very famous thing to say, it's just hair. And yeah, sometimes it seems like that, but for many people it's not.
This is so cool. I'm just gonna go over it one more time.
It's so difficult to do the perimeters and just do the line around your ear and in the back. This will not be easy to cut that very clean.
I've been thinking of doing this like tapered look of like going shorter down here, but right now I think I'm too scared. I think I don't want to mess it up too much.
I would not try to do a taper or a fade or whatever. This is very difficult and even some hairdressers cannot do it. Just stick with shorts, but not a taper.
Okay, now I think it's just about time to start dismantling this. Everything is going to be fine.
Show us what you actually did around with the underneath part. We don't see it in detail. And don't cut it too short on top. Make a disconnection that's a little bit longer than underneath. Don't try to make it blend into each other, otherwise it will be very short.
Oh my god, I feel like I've just regained my hair. I got so used to seeing it like, because it is like cut off, but...
This is also a look. You can put it up and then you have short hair, and then you put it down and then you have a bob line.
Can you see this? I'm terrified.
That's good that you cut above the elastic. And you cut below. Oh, why?
That's one number 3. I look like a mushroom. This is incredible. Wait, no. What have I done?
Yeah, what have you done? This was too short. Look, wash it and come back when it's washed and it's curly, because now it's terrible.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do with this. I should probably cut the back first though.
Ah.
Oh my god, I look ridiculous. We're gonna somehow tidy this up. I also think my hair's in shock at the moment because it is pin straight. And it is never this straight. According to our Lord and Saviour Brad Mondo, we need to part this in the middle. I have a fringe again. I haven't had a fringe since I was 16. Okay, let's stop that.
Okay, now comb your hair down and try to make some kind of sliding. Well, with that scissors it will be very difficult, and try to blend the long lines into that short, but piece by piece. Don't take it and cut it off. This will be very important for the end result.
So I mean, yes, realizing that I may have cut too much off the top.
And you cut more of the top.
It can't possibly be like that bad. I'm cutting my hair for the first and quite possibly the last time.
If you have a fail, then it's a first attempt in learning. The more you fail, the more you learn. So never give up.
There are bits that are just too long. And I'm just gonna go in and like fix them.
Oh, you are lucky you have curls. If you will have curls in the end, because you keep chopping the sides off, you're not blending in. I hope this will work.
I look like an 8-year-old boy. I've gone from looking 12.
You look like somebody from the 80s. In the 80s, a lot of hairstyles were like that. Curly on top, very short in the back. It was in the punk, like new wave punk style.
I think this is just telling that I shouldn't be a hairdresser. Thank God I did not make the decision to go to beauty school, because
you should kept more length on top and shorter here on the side.
okay, I just tidied it up a little bit. Just kind of cut some pieces that were sticking out. It's definitely not salon quality. It's so weird to not like have hair. Like when you shake your head, to not have hair like flying all over the place. It's a very odd feeling, but I'm kind of here for it. These are my bits of hair I cut off, which is crazy to just be holding your hair in your hands like this. Like, this does not compute in my brain.
I should do the opposite. The length here of the part on top is too long over that underneath short part. This should be a little bit shorter and the length on top should kept a little bit longer. But hey, it's too late now. But I should cut a little bit of the weight here on the side to blend more with the hairstyle.
This gave me several heart attacks. I'm gonna have to go in the shower and de-werewolf because I'm covered in hair and it's making me go a little bit insane. But I'm definitely not mad about this. This is kind of cute.
The short hair suits you. I have to say that.
Okay, so it's now the next day. My hair has completely dried. I slept in it just very normally last night and it's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. The back definitely does not look good, but it doesn't look bad. And so I'm very okay with how this all turned out. I feel like I've like come into my true form more with this haircut. Like it's so much nicer, and it was honestly taking a shower last night. My hair was dry within 30 minutes. It was amazing.
Okay. I have to be honest. Is it ugly? No, but you're definitely aged with that hairstyle because of the volume here on the side. When this is a little bit of volume, this makes your hair really classic, a little bit too old for you. Listen, I'm a very big fan of bob lines with curls, so I'm not going to say this is a personal thing, but for me, the hairstyle you have now is a little bit too classic, and you should kept the length on top, maybe asymmetric, a longer piece in the front, and then sure, that will be very cool. Is it ugly? No. Does it make you look older? Yes. So that's what you wanted. What do you think? What do you think at home? Please put it in the comments. All I'm going to say today is ciao, kiss.